Play and Mall.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel's first pickup video. This is a series where I'm going to show you guys and explain to you how I got all the different games, or talk about them as I get them, I guess. So these ones I actually got just last night. The first one here, we have Ghostbusters, the Mega cartridge, and all three games are for the Sega Master System. So that is the first one. The game itself is really good. The only thing is it has green tape here you can see on the edge. And then if we open it up, and it's kind of a struggle with one hand, but let's open it up. And of course the manual is flying out, literally. We can see here the cartridge looks good, right? And the manual is bent a little bit on the corners, but I mean, who are you gonna call, right? Ghostbusters! So yeah, this is our first game here. We have Ghostbusters, and just I want to show you the back. It's kind of funny. Starting your own Ghostbusters business is tough. It takes a lot of money, a lot of equipment, and lots of hard work. But someone's got to do it. So this is our first game. Let's move on. The next one, we have Wonder Boy the Third, The Dragon's Trap. This game is in excellent condition. The game itself looks great, as you guys can see here as I zoom in. There's like that little nick on the corner for being super nitpicky. And then the manual, again, is a little bit bent. But I noticed that is a trend with these games just because of how old they are. And you guys can see the back here as I pan through. And this is the third adventure, right? Third adventure. So Wonder Boy is over here. And then last but not least, we have Vigilante. Which, just from the cover, look how crazy this game looks, right? I really like the artwork on these games. And you can see on the back. And I think out of the three, this is the one that had the best manual and the best game. So give me 1 second as we open this up. So here's the game itself. And this game looks flawless. The manual, though, look at this manual. It's great. Fantastic. So in terms of my list, I made a note of these two games over here. And I made a note saying if I can get an upgraded manual, I will. So I want to talk a little bit about collecting, at least the story behind these three. And I'm going to do this as I go along. So all the games I'm going to get going forward, I want to try my best to share my story. So these three I saw posted online in a buy and sell local pickup place. So the gentleman who I bought these from lived an hour away. So I drove 2 hours total, an hour each way to pick them up. He wanted $120. I think the going rate for them at the time of this video online is like $130, $135. So, and then shipping and all that, it would have cost me close to $150 for all three games, just based off where I live and availability. So I ended up making him a deal. I got all three for $100. I think the cool part, though, is not the $100 that I paid. It was actually just talking to him. He was a really nice guy. I got to talk to him for a while, and we're talking about the just game collecting in general. He's a huge fan of Sega Saturn. He's actually trying to collect them all. So I told him about my Sega Saturn collection and how I have them all. And if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely go back and check it out. I did a full entire Sega Saturn collection video where I show all the different games. It's quite an intensive collection. It's really impressive. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, make sure to check it out. But yeah, we're talking about just different pickups and tips and tricks, and he was telling me how he got some really good deals in the area over the last year and a half, and that prices are just skyrocketing on all these retro games, which is crazy. So anyway, I thought I'd share that story. It's always cool to collect games from other collectors rather than people that are trying to make a ton of money or whatever it may be. So he gave me a fair value. He's like, oh, you're a fellow collector, and yeah, it was cool. So I'm not entirely sure the format of how I'm going to do these collection or pickup videos yet. I don't know if I'll do like pickups and give you like my reaction live as I'm looking at them and picking them up. I wanted to do garage sales, but there's a pandemic, so it makes it a little bit hard. And that's how I collected a lot of the ones I have currently. So I'll try different formats, different things. But if you guys have any suggestions, drop a comment down below, and I will try to consider your suggestion and go with it and see what's the best format possible moving forward. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like on the video. Do subscribe, because my friends and I are actually going to end up playing 1, 2, and 3, because that's why the channel's called Play 'Em All. We're going to try to play them all as I collect them. So, yeah, definitely do subscribe, especially if you made it this long, and do like the video. Yeah, that does it all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.